Well, I've been setting mine at night, keeping it on for the overnight hours. Right. I know, probably not the best way to save money, and keeping it on till first thing in the morning. It's been that cold. In fact, we saw record low temperatures, record rain over the last couple of days. Lots of weather to talk about, but looks like conditions could start improving. So we'll have more on that in a bit. That was just a shot from our Sierra cam. Absolutely gorgeous out there. Finally looking at a little bit of sunshine for a change, and could be seeing a little more of that coming up in the next 24 hours. You'll see right here on radar, most of that rain pushed its way eastward. We're pretty much done with it. We're actually dealing with clear skies and a little bit of sunshine. But if you're wondering about the rain, well, we did see a few records. In fact, we saw rainfall records set in all of these cities right here. This is what we've seen since Monday. So the rain tapering off now, but this is from Monday till about 5 o'clock this evening, just under half an inch in downtown. LAX, just over half an inch of rain, just about a quarter of an inch for Burbank, and just under a third of an inch for Riverside. So again, pretty much everybody setting records in the last couple of days, temperature-wise and rain-wise as well. But we're done with the rain for now. It's out with the rain, in, woohoo is right, yeah, and in with the warmer temperatures, but we're still dealing with windy conditions. It's kind of the last round of the storm system that's been coming through. Several wind advisories in store. We're expecting wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour. You'll see the LA County mountains under that advisory. We're also looking at a high surf advisory. So again, just a few leftovers for us. And temperature-wise, we are cool, and wind-wise, we're windy. So we'll have more on the wind and more on what we can expect as we head into the weekend coming up in just a little bit. Back to you.
All right, Ev.
That's great.
Right?
Are we going to do any driving the next couple of days, you think, with our tops down? Or is that, is this safe to do now?
You could do it.
Could we?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I would
Taking
say
you up on that.
wear a sweatshirt.
What?
You don't even have a convertible.
I know, right? I was like,
Well,
but
can somebody out there
you
loan me
have
one?
convertibles out
One
there?
of our viewers give
It's
me
for
a
you.
convertible for the weekend?
How about a sunroof? I have a sunroof.
Yeah.
We'll open that up. We can open our sunroof.
But it's going to be windy, right?
It's going to be a little windy. It's windy right now, but the wind's calming down just in time for tomorrow. So again, you can cruise with the top down. Tomorrow and Friday, we're going to have more on that forecast. Weekend might be a little different, but let's focus on right now. We're going to take you outside to Mount Wilson. A little bit of cloud cover and a little bit of clear sky. That's something we haven't seen in a while. Conditions drying out. Should be staying dry now, so going to enjoy this while it lasts. So we want to get to temperatures, and we want to get to that wind, because we're currently looking at several wind advisories in store and looking at very windy conditions, sort of the last little drop here with the storm system, the wind. And then once the wind is out, well, then things are going to calm down pretty nicely for us. But right now, certainly not calm. Spots like Lancaster looking at 23-mile-an-hour sustained winds right there. Lake Los Angeles at 20 miles an hour. Agua Dulce at 11 miles an hour. And we're also looking at a high surf advisory along the LA County coastline. So lots going on right now. But again, things gradually calming down, gradually warming up just a little bit. Looking at temperatures pretty much into the 60s right now. 61 in downtown, over to Alhambra, 55 degrees, Commerce at 61, and over to Orange County down to the OC. Temperatures into the 50s, 59 in Long Beach, 59 in Huntington Beach, and Cerritos here currently at 60 degrees. So 50s and 60s right now. Earlier today, we got up into the 60s. That was, well below average for this time of year, and well below record temperatures for this time of year. 66 was the high in downtown. Getting a little warmer tomorrow, a little sunnier, so that's a good thing, right, for all of you that like the sunshine. 69 degrees by the afternoon hours. A little bit of cloud cover in the morning hours, but other than that, we are expecting a warmer day. So we're drying out. There's wind advisories, or there are wind advisories in store as we speak, but by tomorrow should be calmer wind-wise. Temperatures still below average, but we are expecting a warm-up as we head into next week. A little bit of warm-up over the next couple of days. But again, we're still keeping temperatures below average for now. Then by Saturday, we're keeping it a little warmer. By Sunday, a little bit of cloud cover. Monday, cooler. I will tell you, by next week, we're going to warm it up again. So we're going to have more 5-day forecasts coming up for you in just a little bit. Rick, Sharon, back to you.
All right, thanks, Evelyn.
Oh, wait, I'm not
wait a
done.
second.
You're not done.
Oh my
This
gosh.
guy
Do you
looks
guys-
Wait, is that Hunter?
familiar.
Doesn't he look
This is
Is that
familiar?
little Hunter?
This
You
is
guys, this
Hudson.
is Hudson. Rick
Hudson-
likes to
Hunter?
call him Hunter. This is Sharon's dog.
Yes.
He's a
Oh.
chocolate lab.
My
we call him
baby.
Chocolate.
He's
Just
so
a-
handsome on
Look at that
TV.
nose.
Doesn't he look
Gorgeous.
great?
Yes. Just like his mom.
Ah,
Yes.
Whose dog is that?
So, wow, this is what we're getting to. So you guys are probably wondering, why are we showing dogs on TV right now? There's actually really fun competition going on. So we're going to tell you all about it. You can even send in pictures of your own pets. Take a look at this kitty. So in the sink, very, very cute. So if you're wondering, what is this all about? I want to send in pictures of my pets. Well, you can. We're actually having a cutest pet contest. How cool is that? So we're going to be sending in our pictures too. Rick's got some pictures of his dog, my dog. We're going to be showing you that over the next couple of days. But here's the info. You can go to KCAL9.com/cutestpet and you enter to win a $1,000 gift card. You could buy all sorts of fun stuff for your pets, and you got to submit those photos online between the 16th and the 19th. So do it. Maybe we'll feature your dog or cat in the next couple of days.
Wow.
Cool. All right. Little chilly.
Kind of feels like fall, doesn't it?
Yes, or
No,
winter.
it does. Not kind of.
Yeah, well, we've seen record low temperatures, record high low temperatures, if that makes sense. Record rain. Doesn't feel like May. But soon enough it will be. So you'll see right here. Look from Long Beach this evening. We're actually looking at clearer conditions for a change. And we're gradually warming up. Certainly didn't warm up today. We only got up to 66 degrees. Average is 74. So we were far below average. Record temperatures 96. Didn't get close to record highs, but made it to record lows. How about that? Over the next 24 hours, we're warming up just a touch. 69 degrees by tomorrow afternoon in downtown. A little more sunshine for you, but still on the cool side. Will it ever warm up? We'll let you know. Coming up in a little bit. Back to you.
All right, Ev.
And getting a look outside right now. Looks like conditions are improving, but are they? We're going to let you know coming up in a few minutes.
It was not in the
But
study.
wouldn't the study work the other way around?
I think so.
And women would be less stressed if all the men did the housework.
No.
I agree.
You know.
Yes.
No.
Okay, let's conduct that study. How
2 to
about
1.
that? Yeah.
You're always outvoted.
You're in the minority, Rick.
Yes, I am.
All right. Okay. Well, let's get to the weather. How about that? So we could talk about this all day, huh? All right. Well, you'll see a little bit of cloud cover out there and actually a little bit of night sky for a change. All that rain moving eastward. Just a few drops to our north, to our east, but right here at home we are dealing with dry conditions and things staying that way for now. But take a look at these rain totals. We saw record rain in the last couple of days. These are your totals since Monday. Downtown, just under half an inch of rain. Long Beach, 3/4 of an inch. LAX, just over half an inch. Burbank, about 1/4 of an inch. And Riverside, just under 1/3 of an inch of rain. So pretty impressive for this time of year. Lots of rain. And on top of that, we actually saw record low temperatures as well. So it was very cold. And we saw a decent, in fact, a record-setting amount of rain over the last couple of days. At this point, though, things are starting to dry out. Still windy out there. That's really the last stop on this sort of storm tour here. And you're going to see several wind advisories in store right now. Also, a high surf advisory in store for the LA County coastline there and the Orange County coastline as well. So let's get to that wind. You'll see right here, Lancaster, 21-mile-an-hour sustained winds, 11-mile-an-hour sustained winds in Agua Dulce, and temperatures currently into the 50s, into the 60s, and you'll see Orange County also into the 50s and 60s. Remember that red highlighting indicating that high surf advisory that's currently in effect. On top of that, windy, but by tomorrow, much calmer, more sunshine for you, keeping it sunny and somewhat warm by Friday and Saturday, cooling it down Sunday and Monday, but I will tell you, warmer as we head into the later part of next week. So we'll have more on that coming up in a little bit. Rick, Sharon, back to you.
All right, Ev.